Hello, File fans. We are here with an episode of Awesome Alex's Random Dev Tricks. Because random tricks, I guess. Anyways, today in this episode we are covering the topic of essentially Spleef mechanic faceplates. Like you see, it's invisible right now, but because I triggered it already, but you know. We're gonna make Spleef mechanic faceplates. This is script right here, if you all want it. It's also in the comment in the description if you all want to copy and paste it. But what we want to do is we want to define what part are we going to do, because we don't want to just make it long. That would be annoying. We don't want to retype every time. So we're gonna make a variable. I'm gonna call it FallingPart. You can name it whatever you want. Just, you know, you can do this, you can do this, you can do that, whatever. But I'm calling it FallingPart just for the purpose of this video. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna define it. So let's see. So the part that we're using for this video is faceplate, but you know, really, I wouldn't recommend this because it's just less compatible with everything. So what I would do is script.Parent. But like, you know, if this just in another random object in it, then feel free to just put a parent, another parent. But like, for the purpose of this video, is in an object. So, and now what we want to do is define a local function. And put otherPart in here. That's a requirement. And name it whatever you want. Feel free. You can name it like oops, ouch, like, you know, for the purpose of this video, fall. But now you're wondering why is there an error? It is normal. Just press enter. It'll auto type in for you. Now what we're gonna do is see how we have a function to find out. What we want to do is basically describing our variable. We're gonna call this partParent. You can call it whatever you want again, but like, it's gonna be crucial in another variable we're gonna use. partParent equals otherPart, which is very simple, dot parent. Now this is the part that we really needed it for. Local humanoid, which you know, you don't need humanoid detection in your script, which I'm just gonna create a little scenario without it. But like I would recommend that just so a random part doesn't trigger the script. So local humanoid equals partParent FindFirstChild. And now basically it's gonna look for this. So basically what this does is, so like if it does another part, so it's gonna look in a parent of like in a part that touched it, and it's gonna look if there's any child in that parent called humanoid, and if it does, it's gonna trigger. So now if humanoid, which is you could put true if you want, but I put humanoid. If humanoid, then you know, remember the FallingPart? Yeah, we're doing that. FallingPart, you know, this CanCollide, for example. We're setting that to false. And now falling, like, we don't want that to be just like a weird collision bug. No, we want it to look like it's actually like gone, poof, when it's actually in reality still there. And for that, well, and in reality it's actually still there. We're gonna set transparency to 1 so that it looks like it went poof, bye bye, adios. So, but I have texture on it and we don't want it to look bugged out. For example, let me show you why I don't. Hold on, I forgot to. stop. We need to stop it. I forgot to add a trigger for it because that's just a random function. FallingPart.Touched. And what this does is that it files a signal, and if we put connect, it will connect that to, let's say, it will connect this to a random function. And remember, we named the function fall. As I said, you can just name this whoever you want. In the description, I will have this name function name. But here we're calling it fall. See, because it was defined earlier. Remove that pair of parentheses. Thank you. Now, what happens and why? Like for example, some parts are gonna have like a texture on top of them that you probably want to be removed too. See footnote clip. 6.0 went, but we're gonna cover a different subject right now. It went dark instantly. It's just went dark instantly. No, you really want some time to jump before it goes dark. So what we want to do is put wait 1. Or like level. I'll put wait time, and then I'm gonna define local time equals. I'll put nil right now, but like I'll put 3, for example, just to show you. You'll see that one, 2, 3, and then you notice it's just went invisible. The weird thing is the texture is still on, right? It's still visible. So we actually want to remove the texture, and how we're going to do that, but not remove it, but is define local texture equals FallingPart.Texture. This really gives it some compatibility, because imagine you could just copy paste this. But actually no, you don't have to copy paste it. Actually, yeah, you don't. You can redefine this as another part, and it will still remove that texture in that part. So that's awesome. So FallingPart.Texture. Now we need this because Texture.Transparency equals 1 as well. So now, voila. So now we're fully finished. Spleef script. One, 2, 3. Boom. That's invisible. Now you can ignore those now. But a little subtopic. Imagine you want it to be more physics based. Then what you could do is, let me see. You could actually set a falling part. So let me promote that twice. If humanoid, then remember FallingPart.encode, because that's what keeps it in place, equals false. I just interrupted myself. Now this is another script, basically. Okay, so now, wait, you notice it just jumps out of place. That's because it's unanchored, but something's still holding it up. I don't know what exactly is holding it up right now. Let me check. I know my PC is horrible. Okay, so let's see. No. What is holding it? What in the world is holding it? What? Okay. Oh. What is holding it up? Because I don't even know when the what's holding it up. Oh, I see. This little random thing that literally no clip straight. Ignore this. It's just random. Oh, but that's probably what's holding it up. But either way, if that wasn't there, what would happen is it would like kind of like tip over here or tip over there. So that's also one more physics-based kind of spleef. But you know, let's just remake this off video. But if y'all really enjoyed this tip, now I know it might have not been that useful, but you know, I just got started on coding, and you know, it's just a really basic tip I wanted to show. Now the only reason I explained it in depth was for noobs, because you might want to learn, and it seems so complex. So if it doesn't work, you can just copy paste it from the comment I have down below. And anyways, hope y'all enjoyed, and bye bye.